always hear about sex trafficking and stuff like that. So my daughter was just leaving the doctor's office. And when she came to the car, she had a weird thing on her windshield wiper. So instead of touching it, because when you do, they'll have some kind of drug substance on there that will make you drowsy and knock you out. Okay? So this is the thing. She looked at her surroundings. She hurried up, got in the car, drove off, went to a safe, crowded location, and took some object to knock it off. But now the concern is, now I hear they put trackers on your car. So if you have a father, brother, mail around, police station, wherever, make sure y'all check for trackers so they won't track you guys home or to the next location. Okay, what's up? Always hear about sex trafficking. Always.
So, ladies, definitely be safe. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is used permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All comments are alleged, in our opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. Let me tell you about an experience that I had just 2 days ago. Go to the gas station, go to grab the pump, and there's this thing in between the pump handle. I didn't grab it. I think there's this one location that's actually being targeted because last month when I went to that gas station, there was a guy that was trying to hand me one, and I said no thank you. So that same item was on the pump handle. Of course, I pushed it off with the index of my finger, like my knuckle, and I didn't utilize it. But then I end up going into my car and I grabbed a glove because there's no telling if the substance was still around the pump. So that's the biggest thing. You have to be careful. I saw different videos of people putting stuff on windshields. In the area that I'm in, it's happened to me as well. They put something on my windshield. I end up turning my windshield wiper blades on and I pushed it off. There was a white van in several different spots. So I was at a hardware store and I saw several different white vans. So people, you do have to be careful. So this is within a 4-month period. This is something that's almost transpired with regards to me. So him handing me that, I said, no, thank you. And then, like I said, 2 days ago, I went to that same station and it was between only 2 pumps. It wasn't on all the pumps. So you really have to be careful and you really have to watch your surroundings. I want to say too, in regards to just general, because I really don't talk about myself. My car was stolen one time. I had gone to a gas station. I remember it. I had gone to a gas station, used $100, got like $50 worth of gas. They're saying that the cameras show them allegedly pulling off behind me, and my car was stolen to steal an ATM. Saw it on the news. I never got my car back. But there was a certain gas station, and this is a different gas station. There was a certain gas station that people were being followed. All those guys were found. All those guys are in jail. But a lot of us were not able to retrieve our vehicles. They were stealing vehicles and trucks to steal ATMs. So everyone really has to be careful and watch your surroundings. I'm glad she's speaking out. I'm glad she's talking about it. Beautiful women, any type of woman can get approached. So you figure I've had a situation almost 4 times, almost 1 time a year, a situation occurs. So be safe, ladies. Let's listen in again to protect yourself.
Sex trafficking and stuff like that. So my daughter was just leaving the doctor's office. And when she came to the car, she had a weird thing on her windshield wiper. So instead of touching it, because when you do, they'll have some kind of drug substance on there that will make you drowsy and knock you out. Okay? So this is the thing. She looked at her surroundings. She hurried up, got in the car, drove off, went to a safe, crowded location, and took some object to knock it off. But now the concern is now I hear they put trackers on your car. So if you have a father, brother, mail around, police station, wherever, make sure y'all check for trackers so they won't track you guys home or to the next location. Okay, what's up, y'all? Y'all always hear about.
Thanks for tuning in. Ladies, be safe out there. Ladies and gentlemen, folks are weird and crazy out there, and you really have to be careful and watch your surroundings. If something doesn't seem right, it might not be. If something doesn't feel right, it might not be. So ladies, be safe, be aware, try to do stuff during the day. Try not to do stuff really, really late at night unless you really trust that area and maybe the gas attendant, then it's a different situation because then they'll kind of look out for you, they'll know you. So two different situations, two different gas stations. So you really have to be careful. And I live in a decent neighborhood. I live in one of the richest counties. So it's not that I'm in the hood. I'm in extremely nice neighborhoods. This is still happening. So you really have to be careful. They will try to track down. And the older gentleman that tried to hand me something was an older guy. And the pump that I was utilizing was similar area that he was trying to hand me the thing. So it's almost like he likes to use certain pumps. So you really have to be careful. You have to check and see if there is a van around because you would think that maybe he's trying to do a good deed and they're using him to maybe get people comfortable because he's an older gentleman trying to be nice. No. I told him no, I didn't want what he was trying to hand out. So you really have to be careful. And some gas stations will have the white glove or a glove, like a plastic glove that you can use to get gas. So you really have to be careful. So I'm happy that her daughter is fine. I'm happy that things turned out okay. The other thing that they're trying to do in regards to women, they'll try and have something by your door. They'll try and have some like a zip tie on your handle. They'll try and do different things. So you really have to be careful. And if you notice it, you have to, speak to a father to take off the tie, or if you notice something by the floor of the ground of your door, outside of your door, you have to just let a man associate and cut it off, move it, grab it, so that way they know that there's a male